Hey everybody, it's Paul, and I'm gonna flip this thing around for a second. Let's see what happens. As you see, we're sitting here in our office, in my office, not our office. It's been a long couple weeks. Yesterday we did a live stream update on our Facebook page for In Plain Sight, and today I'm gonna do a more in-depth live stream where we can touch base. You guys can ask any questions if you want. And I'm going to give you a status update on the build and everything going on out there in the studio. So let's do that. Let's jump on this. All right, here we go. Logging out of the office. We are about 9 days as we adjust for the outside lights. We're 9 days from the beginning of filming. It's 4 days of filming, 2 locations. One of them being here. My set is actually, let's see, live chat. All messages are visible. Just live chat. Okay. It is Sunday. We were out here working all day yesterday. You can see my messy garage. Leading back to, as we've discussed, we put some new plastic up due to project costs, budgetary constraints. I didn't put the doors in yet. That's coming. But I've got it set up so that we've weighted those down with 3x4s and we've attached them to the top, so we could have a nice clean block the light. We've cut some slits into this so that we can get air flow, so that if we get a draft, it doesn't just push it all the way open. So here is the studio now. As you can see, it's very dark. And there's our set. So I'm continuing to work on this thing. There's a fair amount of work involved. We did we cut down one of the storage racks and we turned it into a table. This table's gonna actually, we're gonna have dirt on it. I think I've already mentioned that like a half a dozen times. But what's cool about this, and we're talking about the final stages, what we're working on right now, is just we're dressing out the set. So we're getting things set up, and these lights up top, we're going to be doing some lighting tests with the camera that we're renting. That's coming. And we're going to have our dirt up here. It's going to be nice. I was stabbed myself. Oh, tetanus. Need a tetanus shot. We're going to have some shelving that I'm putting in. And what's cool about this this table is it's like perfect height, you know. And we're also cleaning up. We've been doing a lot of cleanup around the room. You can use that as dust, debris, and when I go to age the set, I will break out with my leaf blower, and I'm actually going to blow all the dirt and dust into that set. I want it in there. I want it to settle. I want it to feel used like a basement. We have a wall over here. It's kind of a little bit leaning at the moment. Let's go ahead and turn this light on. It is so dark in here with this room being painted black. And hopefully, this is my first time live streaming from a phone. So hopefully it works. So here's a full shot of the studio. This particular space, I don't know if I've told you guys before, it's about 1,500 square feet. The ceilings are about 9.5, almost 10 feet. And so, like, I didn't want to prevent the window from being used. So all we did was we put some weights on it, and then I actually painted the plastic with the flat black so that we could still have airflow through here. So now I reach up here, I'll open this up on either side. and then lift it up so we have some airflow through here. So you'll still get a little bit of airflow, but these blocks will keep the plastic from flopping out, you know, when the air pushes on it. And we've got the slits here, here. And that'll make it nice and clean. As then we have a window that we can have open. I'd open the door, but the dogs are outside. I just wanted to say hi to my dogs. We can do that too. See if they're here. Yep, there they are. There's Apollo. What's up, big guy? What's up, brother? Good boy. And here comes Rocky. He's a good boy. Yeah, they're both good dogs. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Huh? Say hi, Apollo. You guys sitting out? You hanging out? All right, we're going back inside. You stop. No. Get back. He'll beat me in the door. Get back. All right, stay. Okay, we're back inside. All right, so we've also, and it's kind of hard to see, but most of the lighting has been pulled, and we've readjusted some of our lights. We're going to use this one Fresno light here is going to kind of act as the stairs. They'll go up to the upper floor, and we have a wall that'll go here. It's sitting over there around the corner. So this is going to go up to the upper floor, and then we'll create a key light, primary key light, I guess you would call it. And it's not going to be really blasted real hard, but we'll set that up. And then you come in here. I'm still working on the shelving. This has to be aged. So I've got some of that. I got some of this cool ebony stain still. Good stuff. Is this the varnish? This it? Yeah. So I'm going to stain these shelves, and then I'm going to hang them because I have to hide this window here. So I've got my pegboard is in place. We've got a few items, got some trash, got some debris. You know, this is all just adding to the space. You know, I'm going to hang some stuff off. We've got this guy. We've got our electrical wire that goes up and doesn't plug into anything. And I've got a couple of these pinch, I don't know what you even call those things. I have a whole bunch of them. And I use them to pinch in my, call them horseshoe nails. I think that's what they call them. I don't know. If you know what it is, tell me. But I use these when we're running electrical to pinch the wires up against there. So we're going to do this, and we're going to make it to where this guy here is not completely attached. I'm going to put some nails or screws into these studs so that I can hang different things on it. And we've been filling in our storage rack. It's kind of important. This gives us some depth. So there's opportunities to film from different directions. So I see we got one person watching. Like I said, I haven't done this from a cell phone before, so this is kind of new. So if you type something, I don't even know if I'm going to see it. So this is an opportunity. You can film different directions. You can get shots, you know, through there if you want to make them look, if you want to do something on this, or you can just get casual shots down low. This light's actually, I've even intentionally put wiring on the floor. It's not going to be the cleanest environment. We have this really cool old radio that we're going to use as a prop, thanks to the Mitchell family. We're going to set this guy up here, and then we've got our hot water heater that's in place. We've got some stands down there. Like I said, this is going to be all filled in. If I were to kind of give you an idea, I don't want to give away, I'm not going to give away the farm here, but if I turn this light on, just to give you an idea what this space looks like and the illusion and the reason why we blacked out the room. I'm going to shut off these lights, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Oops, wrong. Didn't mean to do that. I unplugged the wrong thing. I'm supposed to throw a switch, not unplug things. So it gives you an idea how dark it gets in here. Now that this room is completely blacked out, all right, it's gonna get really dark when I shut off, unplug this other, and then I'm gonna take you into our basement set. Oh, that light, see that light was left on, it's on the, and this is just, we're testing out lighting this window to give you an idea kind of where the lights are coming from. Just playing with it a little bit. We're still working on it. And there's basement. I got a hole up there that I'm gonna have to cover. You know, very dark space. Matter of fact, you know, you want to get into some cool. And we're still playing with this light up here. If I turn this guy off, give you an idea, there's all kinds of things you can do with that light. And it's casting, you really can't even see it, to be honest with you. I could crank it up and then it would be even higher. Let me turn this light back on. But the cool thing about these, when you're shooting like this, is it kind of hides some of the imperfections, and it really feels like we're downstairs in someone's basement. So we still have a lot of work to do. When we're filming, we'll never shoot anything above this beam here. I'm going to put in a couple shelves. There'll be a shelf that goes across the top that'll help control the light that goes above it, and then I've got a shelf that's going to go down below. And so that light's a little too, I don't know, natural daylight bright. But that's where we're at. You can see I'm walking towards that. So let's switch again so I can see where I'm at. So that's where we're at. We're really close, guys. This won't show after today. There's some of the things in here I can't show you. But right now, like I said, we're just dressing out the set. We're getting everything going. And we've got it close. We're gonna have to adjust that light out there, put some more stuff. I got some things that I'm gonna do to this wall over here, some things we're gonna do to fill in this space on the right. I'm currently working on the space over the, hey, thanks Modbot, I appreciate it. You know, it's a lot of work, but we're having a lot of fun doing it. Pretty soon we'll be in here with camera crew. And here's the other thing, a lot of people go, all right, where are you gonna put everything? And this is, you want to kind of design this sets. I think you want to really take into consideration, I'm going to have a boom mic operator in here. Where's the boom mic operator going to go? And what's cool thing is I can have the boom mic operator on this side of the wall when we're filming that way. You know, so he can reach across and be out of shot. Or if the camera is actually in the room, we can reach into the room and drop the microphone right on top of the actor. You know, so when the actor's moving around his basement, we can take care of that. Another thing, by having this open space here with the crawl space in front of us, opportunities for us to film this way, create some depth between us and the far side. You know, there's all kinds of different things. We added some supports here to make sure, for safety reasons, safety first. So we want to make sure that this entire setup is perfectly secured. We're secured over on that wall. We're secured across the far wall. We're secured on this side. We're secured at this joint. Now we're secured on this wall. The table is actually secured to there. This is very sturdy steps that were built, and the platform there, the step down. And you can see we've got another kick out leg over here that's adding to the stability of the set. So probably gonna swap that light out. I don't really, the more I look at it, the less I like it. We'll probably go with one of these Fresnos. That one when I had that one plugged in, it was a little too much. It was a little overpowering. But what we're gonna do is we've got our packs here, you know, and we'll run into those. We'll run into those and come around, and then all that's gonna come around here. It's gonna drop down to our control board, our lighting control board. Let's see if I can open that. Where we have a modest lighting control board. We can run multiple sets off this. We're gonna have 3 setups, one for morning, one for afternoon, and one for late afternoon on the basement wall light. Right now that's just a small little 160 LED natural daylight. That battery will last 8 hours, so that's cool. And we're still playing with that. He'll be over this week to go through lighting. And I'm gonna get back to work on. I'm gonna work on some more on my shelves. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to dial that in, and then I got to get some more props and things set up. And then I got to clean. I got to clean this whole room up, make it nice and presentable for when people are here. We're gonna have cast, crew, set up. It's all gonna be back here, but I can't have anybody on that side of the room while we're filming, so we have to avoid any kind of, I'm probably gonna have to black out the window on the outside here and then shut the garage door on the other side just to prevent any light from coming in or being seen by the camera. So that's where we're at today, guys. Really appreciate all the support you guys, everybody's given us on this project. I don't know. I mean, it's a fair amount of work, but it's all worth it. I mean, it's worth it in the end. It's going to be some great shots. We are going to be shooting with the Sony AS7 II with speed booster, and we're going to have the Rokinon cinema lenses, which I have on that. So those are really fast. That's pretty fast glass. It goes down as low as 1.5s, and then on the other side of that wall, we'll have our audio and our lighting, and that's where I will be as the director. And then inside the room, we want to limit it to our cinematographer and boom mic operator at a maximum. I don't want to get a bunch of people in the room kicking things around, creating steps and footsteps and everything. Like I said, there's a couple spots that still have to be kind of taken care of, but all in all, I think I'm pretty happy with the outcome. You know, let's switch this over. Me. So that's where we're at. It's been 7 weeks. It's hard to believe it's been that long since we started building this set. When we struck the other set that was out here, that was for another film. They immediately started building this set, and this set has taken us the better part of 7 weeks. We've had our hiccups, you know, it happens. Our set designer had family reasons they had to step away, and you know, our lead construction person, you know, they had to step away towards the end, so most of it was done. But they're still involved. They're all still involved in the project, just not necessarily hands-on. And so that required that I get out here. I got here with Skylar Mitchell, Ty Jackson, Christian Allen, everybody that chimed in and helped us out. It's a huge deal to help us get this thing done ready, because in 9 days, it's only going to be 9 days. We're going to start filming, and once we start filming, there's not going to be a lot of time for us to come back and say, oh, well, we still need to do this to this set. So this set's got to be done this weekend. That's why I'm standing outside working on it today, along with the other stuff that I'm working on. But thanks for supporting it. Now, if you like what you're seeing here, definitely hit us up on we have several Facebook pages that I'm going to tag below. We have our Secondhand Production Facebook pages where we talk about that is pretty much anything indie film that's going on. We support our other. We got one of my daughters that ran out here. What, baby? I'm filming. What's up? What?
I was gonna ask for a chair from your office, one of the chairs that you don't use.
See what I gotta do with this?
So it can bring you up to play a video game.
How did
Why don't you take?
I
Come on.
know you're totally.
Come on, girls.
Wow.
That's okay. I'll let you guys come in. All right, there's my kids. So now my oldest and my youngest are in here. Let me get y'all a chair, and then I will finish talking to everybody.
Whoa, it's everything. It's
Chair for girls. Here, take this chair.
Okay. Is that?
There you go. You got it?
Have a nice day.
Y'all say goodbye.
Bye.
There you go. All right, there you go. Y'all be careful.
All right.
Hey, no running, baby.
Have a nice filming / video / whatever it's called.
And there they go. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Thanks, Mad Butt.
An angel, not.
So, all right. So if you like this stuff, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't think you can do any more than that. My kids come in. So if you like what we're seeing here, you want to see more, we definitely come back. You can hit us up, subscribe, hit that red button, hit that bell so you can get updates. I know this is raw format, but I just don't have time to do polished videos right now for YouTube. So this is what we're doing. We're live streaming whenever we can. I know there's a fair amount of people that are interested in seeing the process for producing these things. And this is so we've got one feature out there, Unwanted, that's on Amazon. We've got a short film that's on our YouTube channel that we did last summer, or last fall, called Bedtime. Then we've worked on any number of other projects that are coming or pending or outstanding, In Search of the Haunting, which is probably looking at, we're looking at, later this year, hopefully, that, that's going to be ready for festival. Great film by Gary Martin. Then we had Haley Driscoll, who I was fortunate enough to work, and I'm getting out of the light, so I'm gonna turn around here. I was fortunate enough to work on her project. I think it's called Privileged Monsters. That was a really cool project to work on. And then I've worked on, let's see, Tony Gibson's. I'm still working. I'm doing a lot of visual effects for that project, which is Tony Gibson's Gypsy Moon, and he's out of Austin. And then I've worked. I was working on lighting out of Dallas for a student project, which was a lot of fun. So there's a lot of stuff we've been working on. Now we're back to our own stuff. We're working on this short film right now, In Plain Sight. You can find it on Facebook, In Plain Sight short film, and you can also find, and I'll tag all this stuff below. You can find, Secondhand Productions. If you're really, really interested in everything we do, you can join the Secondhand Productions VIP group. And then on YouTube, you can hit us up right here. You can follow us on Twitter at Paul_SHP at Twitter, and you can ask us questions. I do a lot of visual effects, so it's like if you have something you want to see me do, let me know. I've got light all there we go. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. I'll see if I can help you figure out what you're trying to accomplish. I've been doing visual effects for a few years now, and I love doing it. I love doing it for film. And so there you go. Until next time, y'all be good. Thanks for watching. Ooh. How do you? Thanks a lot, Madbot. Appreciate it.